Our grandparents met at the library, our parents at the disco, but we swipe right on love. Yes, talking about Tinder. Do you think Tinder is just a casual hookup app? Studies suggest that 80% of Tinder users are looking for a relationship, but is the algorithm designed for love, or something more sinister? In this video, we'll peel back the layers of Tinder and expose the shocking truths you never knew. We'll show you how the app can actually sabotage your love life and reveal the tactics that keep you coming back for more, even when it feels empty. Tinder, the dating and social networking app, hit the scene back in 2012, and it's been shaking up the way people meet and mingle ever since. But while you might think Tinder's main goal is to help you find love, their real aim is to keep you coming back for more. See, whenever someone finds a partner on Tinder, they lose 2 customers, which isn't great for business. So instead of focusing solely on love connections, Tinder has found a way to cash in on loneliness. It's genius. By monetizing the desire to meet new people, Tinder has become one of the most profitable apps out there. But it's not all sunshine and roses. Plenty of allegations have been made against Tinder, accusing the company of prioritizing profit over people's well-being. Did you know that Tinder secretly rates everyone's desirability to determine how often their profile gets shown? It's like a popularity contest you didn't even know you were in. Tinder started off as a fun way to connect with singles in your area. Remember those early days? Swiping through profiles, getting matches, and having exciting conversations? It was all the rage and everyone was talking about it. But then things started to change. You noticed fewer matches, more ads, and limitations on how many swipes you could make each day. What was once a platform to meet new people began to feel like a money-making scheme. The thrill was gone, and meeting people became rare. You couldn't help but wonder if you were doing something wrong. Then you saw an ad for Tinder Gold. It promised to boost your profile and to show you people who were interested in you. You thought, this is it. This will bring back the excitement, the dates, the fun memories. So you made the purchase for $14.99 a month, thinking it would be worth it. To truly understand the situation, let's rewind to where it all began. Sean Rad, the founder of Tinder. He was just 18 when he decided to ditch business class at university and create something of his own. Thus, Tinder's journey begins. He enlisted the help of some friends studying computer science and pitched them the idea of an all-in-one messaging and video chat tool called Orgu. However, after months of hard work, Sean's first business venture wasn't a big success, but it taught him a valuable lesson. With a little help, he could create almost anything. Sean began brainstorming more ideas, and together with his college friend Justin Mateen, they conceived the concept of a flirting app inspired by the hot or not concept. In February 2012, with the addition of software engineer Joe Manos, the trio worked tirelessly for 3 weeks to create a prototype. The original app had a thumbs up or thumbs down layout, but after showing the prototype to friends, they realized it could be improved by gamifying it further. It led to the introduction of the infamous swipe feature, allowing users to quickly express interest or disinterest in a potential match. Prototype. The original app had a thumbs up or thumbs down layout, but after showing the prototype to friends, they realized it could be improved by gamifying it further. It led to the introduction of the infamous swipe feature, allowing users to quickly express interest or disinterest in a potential match. Originally named Matchbox, the app underwent a name change for an interesting reason. Sean and his friends developed the app during a hackathon hosted by Hatch Labs, a startup incubator owned by the conglomerate IAC. IAC also owned the Match Group, which has a majority stake in popular dating sites like Match.com, OkCupid, and Plenty of Fish. After the hackathon, IAC invested in Matchbox. However, the name Matchbox was too similar to Match.com, so they decided to switch it to Tinder, and thus Tinder was born, eventually becoming one of the most popular dating apps worldwide. In an article about Sean Rad, written in Bloomberg Businessweek, it was noted that he was quite evasive when discussing Tinder's relationship with IAC. Reporters had to ask him repeatedly before he finally acknowledged that IAC was not just an investor, but the company's majority owner. At the time, nobody could have predicted that Tinder would soon become one of the most profitable apps in the world. Justin came up with the idea of marketing their new app on college campuses. He started by introducing the app to influential people in fraternities and sororities, employees, pitching it as a way to streamline the hookup process. The response was overwhelmingly positive, and soon the app began spreading from one campus to another across the country. Their growth was fueled by the extravagant parties the company threw, where entry was only granted to those who had downloaded the app. Before long, Tinder had gained widespread popularity and was breaking out of college campuses to enter the mainstream in big cities. The swipe feature in particular proved highly addictive. By October 2014, Tinder users completed over 1 billion swipes daily, with the average user spending nearly 90 minutes daily on the app. Tinder's success was recognized when it was named the best new startup of 2013 by TechCrunch, and Sean Rad and his co-founders found themselves featured on magazine covers as its fame continued to soar. Tinder also received some negative attention. Many users said that the app made dating too shallow by focusing only on looks. There were also claims that Tinder made cheating on your partner more common. The real debate, though, came from problems inside the company. Tiffany Wolf, one of the early co-founders of Tinder, sued the company for sexual abuse in 2014. She said that her ex-boyfriend and co-founder of Tinder, Justin Mateen, had been sending her abusive and threatening texts. Woman Wolf also said that Tinder had a sexist attitude, and that she was fired as co-founder because she was a woman. These accusations split Tinder into two large groups, with employees taking sides and trying to bring the company to its knees. Even though no one accepted fault, a settlement was reached in the end for about $1 million. After Whitney Wolf quit Tinder, she started Bumble, a site that is a straight competitor and has a similar idea and look. Tinder and Bumble were rivals and went to court many times, filing cases for things like patent infringement and theft of trade secrets. Greg Blatt became CEO of Tinder in December 2016. His job was later taken away, though, after a former vice president at Tinder accused him of sexual abuse. Blatt rejected the claims and sued the person who made them for slander. These scandals have hurt Tinder's reputation and made people wonder how the company handles internal problems and how it makes sure users are safe. Tinder knows that there are registered sex offenders on its site because it doesn't check out its users. Several scary things have happened because of this, which has sometimes hurt the app's image. Tinder's money-making methods have stirred up some controversy too. While many folk found love on the app, others got scammed big time, like the infamous Tinder swindler who conned millions out of unsuspecting users. But the biggest debate is about how Tinder makes its dough. When Tinder became the hottest thing on the app scene, investors wanted their cut. So the founders rolled out Tinder Plus in 2015, their first premium subscription service. It had cool extras like Passport, letting you change your location, and Rewind, which gave you a second chance with someone you had swiped left on. But here's the kicker. They started watering down the free version. Suddenly, you could only swipe right a limited number of times, and ads started popping up between profiles. Free users weren't happy. While users grumbled, Tinder's bigwigs were all about the cash. Tinder Plus brought in heaps of money despite complaints, but that was just the start of their money-making scheme. They got into hot water over how they priced Tinder Plus. They charged different prices based on age. That landed them in a lawsuit for age discrimination, and they had to cough up millions. Yet they kept on with their unfair pricing elsewhere, charging older people and guys more for the same service. Research shows that Tinder was targeting folks who didn't get as many matches, like older guys, and trying to squeeze more cash out of them. Tinder raked in the bucks by limiting what you could do for free and nudging you towards paying. Despite the backlash, Tinder's money moves helped it go global, but the bigwigs wanted even more moolah. So they rolled out Tinder Gold, a fancier subscription with even more features, for higher price of course. Despite all the fuss over their pricing, Tinder's money-making tactics kept them on top of the dating app game. Profile boosting was Tinder's other way of letting you pay to jump to the front of the line, boosting your chances of getting noticed. But here's the kicker. Free users started noticing a big drop in interactions, and while people were complaining, Tinder kept adding more premium tiers. First, there was Tinder Gold, then Tinder Platinum, each with fancier features and a heftier price tag. But instead of listening to their loyal fans, Tinder went even further. They introduced Tinder Platinum for a whopping $19.99 a month, or more if you're over 30. letting you message people before you even match them. It kinda goes against the whole mutual attraction idea Tinder was built on, don't you think? And as if that wasn't enough, in 2019, the US Federal Trade Commission sued Tinder's parent company, Match Group, for using fake profiles to lure men into paying for subscriptions. Tinder also hides potential matches behind a paywall, teasing you with all these people who swiped right on you, but you can only see them if you fork over cash. And if you want even more visibility, you can shell out up to $70 for a profile boost. Plus, you can pay for priority likes and super likes, all to make you stand out, or just look desperate. Every app out there tries to keep you glued to your screen for as long as possible. Some even use fancy AI to figure out exactly what to show you to keep you hooked. Take TikTok, for example. It learns more about you over time, showing you videos you're likelier to enjoy. But here's the catch for Tinder. The better they match you with someone, the less money they make. Think about it. If all your matches are perfect, why would you pay for extra features or a subscription? And every time Tinder sets you up with a great match, and if you two hit it off, they're basically losing 2 customers. So how does Tinder keep you coming back for more? Well, when you first sign up, they'll give you a bunch of matches to get you hooked, but pretty soon, when those matches start to dwindle and you're just about to give up, ding, you get a notification. A match. It's like a shot of dopamine straight to your brain, and you're back on the app swiping away. Tinder's got it all figured out. They use data science to know how many matches to give you to keep you happy, but not happy enough to delete the app. And sure, Tinder's helped lots of folks find love, but there's this whole conflict of interest thing going on. See, Tinder would rather you didn't find the one, because if you do, they lose a customer. So, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!